Which is better, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel or James Gunn's Superman? This has been on my mind for some time. I have rewatched both recently, and here are my thoughts. I love Henry Cavill, and I loved his Superman for a long time. When I heard that it was going to be somebody else, I was disappointed. I just felt like he didn't get enough, even though he was in a few other movies. I felt like he needed more, similar to Ron Perlman's Hellboy. And ever since seeing him in this movie, I've loved Henry Cavill and everything else I've ever seen him in. With that said, David Corn Sweat is amazing. And I have to say, I don't know what it is exactly. I think I do. I think I know he was in a better movie for sure. James Gunn's movie is just better. Why is it better? Uh, in the Zack Snyder one, the story, they try to explain everything from the origin on all the way through to Zod, and they don't really give enough time to explain his developing his abilities and who he is. They rush it very quickly. They do some through flashbacks, but it's not very believable. He picks up the flying very quickly, very easily. Meanwhile, in James Gunn's Superman, they don't do all that. You don't have to worry about his origin story is coming up or what his learning is. He's Superman. It's there. The whole world, the whole universe is already established. You just get to jump in and enjoy the ride. Meanwhile, Man of Steel, they try to explain too much, condense too much. It becomes a bit nonsensical. However, Henry Cavill, Diane Lane, Kevin Costner, Russell Crowe, Michael Shannon, the list goes on. All of their performances are really good. The movie is epic. Man of Steel is indeed an epic film. I was almost to tears to some moments. Epic, epic, epic for sure. Especially the scenes between Henry Cavill and Michael Shannon, and the scenes between Michael Shannon and Russell Crowe. Man, great stuff. This movie is no slouch because of the epicness and because of the acting. Amazing. But this one was more fun. It was more fun. It had more humor to it, more light. It just felt more vibrant, felt more kinetic. And the acting here was just as amazing. It had everything that Man of Steel had, but more cohesion, more heart, and most importantly, more relatability. I love Henry Cavill's Superman, but he felt more distant compared to David Corn Sweat. David Corn Sweat, by comparison, feels like a human. Henry Cavill's Superman feels like he's an alien pretending to be human, which I know both are true, but on the relatability scale, this one definitely takes it a bit better. But still, I love them both. I want to have them both in my collection. If I had to give them a rating, this one gets a 9 out of 10. This one gets an 8 out of 10. But let me know what you think. Like and share if you like what I'm saying, and I'll talk to you later.